Welcome back to GMA. Well, that voice needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's Whitney Houston performing in South Africa 30 years ago. And now you'll be able to see that performance on the big screen in Whitney Houston, the concert for a new South Africa. The film's executive producer, Pat Houston, and its director, Marty Callner, are here with us right now. Thank you both for joining us. And I'm going to say, why is now the time to release this film, Pat?
You know what? It's 30 years. It's her 30th anniversary of her visitation to South Africa and Nelson Mandela's election win in 1994. And I always like to do everything Whitney. I don't want to do anything that she wouldn't do. And this is very, very special. It was a special time for her then and now. And I'm just carrying out a dream that I know she would have wanted me to do. And that's why we're here with this new South Africa Durban show. It's incredible.
And people may not remember that she was there in 1994 when this all happened. So what did it mean to her to be there in 1994?
You know, the concert was all about a celebration of freedom, hope, and unity. And it was all for, you know, Nelson Mandela. And Whitney was very good at helping others help themselves. And it was a very ceremonial time for her, and it meant a great deal for her. She even says in the show, you know, I've toured all over the world, but this place is very special. I performed to Chinese people in China, to Italian people in Italy. You know, she went on and on, but she said there's no place like this, you know, home in Africa, you know, sharing and loving with you. So it was very special to her.
And Marty, you directed and produced this film. You were there with Whitney back in 1994. What was it like working with her on this?
Well, she was great, okay? She was funny, compassionate, smart, caring. And in this particular instance, the show was magical. She's a first night kind of girl, and the energy in Durban was phenomenal. They're a little bit entertainment starved because of apartheid, and seeing her was, you know, a catharsis for many of them, and she was perfect. And after the show was over, I called her and I said, this is the best you've ever been. I've worked with her a lot, and I said, this is the best you've ever been. And I begged people to air the Durban show. I said, let's just air this. And they said, no, we're set up for Johannesburg. And so Johannesburg was great, but there was something very magical about this. And I hope that everybody goes to see it because she's perfect, okay? And she's joyous, she's dancing, she's laughing, she's happy. The audience is going crazy. It was like the best performance I've ever shot.
Well, I'm glad you shot it because we all get a chance to feel all that magic that she brought to the show. And Pat, I know you traveled to South Africa with the foundation, Whitney's foundation, and you had a chance to visit some of the places that she visited back in 1994. What was that like? You
know, it was very surreal. I mean, to visit the tree where she planted with Winnie Mandela in Soweto was. It was amazing. And then visiting the Orlando Children's Orphanage with Miriam Makabuku, who is the director of the orphanage, and giving them a grant from the foundation 30 years later was a phenomenal feeling. And then we invited them back to the United States for the gala in August for the Whitney E. Houston Legacy Foundation Gala to receive that grant. And it was amazing to see the work that they were doing there, still doing there after 30 years. The lady, she's still there doing what she does best, and that's taking care of those orphanage children.
Well, we're so happy that you two are bringing us this film. I don't know anybody who's not a Whitney Houston fan who doesn't hear her music and it just lights you up. And now we get a chance to see one of her greatest, as you say, Marty, the best she's ever been performances
in my
South
opinion,
Africa. Yeah,
she really hit a home run. Like, she always hit home runs, but this night is beyond, okay? There's something extremely magical. It's intangible. I can't really explain it, but
a master class.
A master class.
Well, you don't have to explain it because everybody, we can see it. Whitney Houston, the concert for a new South Africa, is in theaters worldwide now and on Sunday. And the live album from the concert comes out November 8th.